Never before have I had my fingers crossed so hard as I do right now. I've had the worst time recording this game. This is probably about, no exaggeration, the 56th take of me trying to get this right. Recording in different formats, different audio formats, frequencies, bit rates. I think I finally got it. I think. Yes. Anyway, this is actually the new version. This is the HD remaster of Resident Evil. Absolutely fantastic. Let me show you what's new quickly. In the display options, we've got a widescreen option now. Proper widescreen. It's good. It's good. Proper Xbox 360 controller support. It's good. It's really, really, really good. We have in the video settings, we've got proper resolution settings, full screen, window, whatever you fancy. Proper VSync, 60 FPS with proper anti-aliasing and even shadow quality and texture quality options. It's amazing. It really is. So let's get straight into this. In the 56th try, but I still love this game every way. New control scheme as well. I will demonstrate that once we actually get to do some controlling. These are the difficulties. You've got like climbing a mountain, like going on a hike, or like taking a walk. Just for the simplicity's sake, I'm going to pick the middle one. And I fancy, honestly... Oh, different costumes. Ha! Meh. Nah, it looks a bit... doesn't fit with the scene, you know. You'll stick with the default Jill. Because Jill's alright, you know. She's a bit of a bitch, but she's alright. I'm going to skip the introduction cinematic. We've all seen it 1,000, 100 million times before. I ain't wasting my time on that shit, you know what I'm saying?
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
It's a house, Barry.
House, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no. You don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her. Chris and I go back a long way.
All right. You two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp.
I was just noticing, looking at Wesker's pistol, it looks like he's actually got a Glock, which you obviously cannot attain in this game. And that's quite interesting. Little things like that.
A dining room.
Indeed, Barry. Indeed. Okay. Time to demonstrate the new control scheme. Couldn't do this before, could you? You can only do this. Now, you've got the old tank control scheme, which you can still use by using the D-pad, but using the sticks, you can just place it in any direction you want, and he'll just walk, or she'll just walk in that direction. I think it's going to be really useful, actually, for people who are not used to the old tank controls, and I'm actually going to try using them. So yeah, we're going to embrace the innovation, quote-unquote innovation, and we're going to give it a go. So let's crack on.
I think you'd better take a look at this.
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
I honestly thought that was jam. You know, you're in a dining room, jam. It kind of makes sense, don't you think? Okay, now most people would just go through the door, and they'll see the zombie which is over there, and they'll come back in here or kill the zombie. But how many of you knew that this happened? Allow me to demonstrate. I only found this out recently myself, so it's pretty cool.
That gunfire. I'm counting on you to investigate, Jill.
Sure thing, Wesker.
See, Wesker just sends you straight back in. Now that's all fine and dandy, but if you try and go out again, Barry has something to say.
Got cold feet already? That's not like you.
So then it says, you know, I better check this place out first. So I'm going to just run around the side here. Does it work if I come around this side? Oh no, it has to be around the other side of the table. Check this out. If you run around this side of the table, it doesn't trigger. But if you run around this side, this happens.
Who is it?
Yep, that's a freaking zombie.
Freeze! Get away from him, Jill! He's insane!
Not many people actually see that cutscene.
What the hell?
That's a zombie.
Report this to Wesker.
So, you know, usually Barry would do his triple shot over here, but he's not doing it today. He just doesn't fancy it. It's fair enough. Shoots him in the back, and he actually the voice acting, in my opinion, is a little bit better. But you know, zombie still isn't dead. Pretty crazy, these zombies.
Wesker! Jill, help me look for him. Let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
Okay, now we just gotta have a look around the hall. It's not really anything of mass importance. Literally just have a look. I can't get used to these new controls. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to stick with the default. Better finish searching this hall first. That pretty much counts as searching.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Chris and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately. I'll investigate the dining room again.
Okay then, I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot. It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
Okay. Knowing a fair bit about locks myself, it actually seems like a pretty legit lockpick. I'm not entirely sure what the top one would do though.
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
Okay.
Now, according to Jill's wristwatch, it's actually 10 to 2 in the morning at this place. So if I spend 3 hours in the mansion, it should start to get light. Or if it's in winter, it might take a little bit longer. But hey. Anyway, that's kind of the first episode done. I just kind of get a very brief introduction. And obviously the file sizes are enormous for 60 frames a second. If you haven't been watching this in 60 frames a second on 720p or higher, you're an idiot, mate. You're an idiot. What are you doing? Go back and watch it all again in 60 FPS. And yeah, give me a like if you've enjoyed the video. And if you haven't already, just subscribe, because I'm pretty cool. Sometimes. I won't say I'm cool. I just do cool games. I'm gonna be silent now, and you can admire this hovering footstep. Ciao.